All of you are ready for the classes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shall we start the class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. Today is your first class, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Today I will discuss about the introduction to the physiology. What is the physiological changes takes place during the age-related aging process, and what is the theories of the aging and the modulating the process of the aging. Okay.
Yes.
First I will ask one thing. मो सेशन रहिबो माने डेफिनेटली आपण मानकर आमे माने इंटरैक्शन चलिबो बुझियला एमती नुह जे मु खाली आपण को देबी एंड आपण खाली नेबे सेमती हबनी आपण भी मते
मैम ओडिया नहीं आता।
Sure. Sure, ma'am.
ओके
ओडिया आता नहीं मैम।
ओके ओके इन ड्यूरिंग माय सेशन ना आई विल आस्क सम क्वेश्चन एंड इंटरैक्शन मस्ट बी देयर ओके
ओके मैम।
ऐसा नहीं है मैं खाली मींस कुछ बोलूंगी एंड यू विल बी रिमेन साइलेंट थ्रू आउट द क्लासेस ऐसा नहीं होगा
मैम दिस आर द फर्स्ट ईयर क्लासेस और द सेकंड ईयर क्लासेस मैम?
आई थिंक इट्स द फर्स्ट ईयर क्लासेस you joined in which year?
Second year.
We are from second year मैम।
Second
We are
year.
all because we have all completed our first year exams also।
But in the last year no classes is there na
Yes,
Yes,
yes, ma'am. No class.
Last year, not a single class was taken out.
what about your practical what about your practical session?
First year we didn't have मैम, so some people had, some people didn't had।
Okay okay so what do you mean by physiology? What is the definition of physiology? Yes sir kuntu. You are Oriya na? Are you Oriya?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your name sir?
My name is Sushant Panda, ma'am.
Okay, what is your profession?
My profession is clinical microbiology, ma'am.
Okay, why you are choose this topic sir?
Yes, ma'am. Most of weight loss and diet is, related. That profession is growing day by day, so I like this one.
Okay okay what is the definition of physiology? Before I will go to the what is the changes takes place during the aging process, my question is that what do you mean by physiology?
So physiology is the study of living functional things, functional how we function in our body, that is the physiology मैम।
Study about the different function of the body, it is called as the physiology.
Yes
Okay, study about the function of our different system of our body is called as the physiology. And what do you mean by anatomy?
Functioning body is all the bones and
Study about the detailed study about the different system and its function is called as the not only system and its function, it is called as the physiology. But what is the meaning of anatomy? All of you are the background of the science students na?
Yes, ma'am.
yes, sir.
Because in the basic qualification is BSc for the admission of MSc DFSM. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, madam.
Yes,
Yes.
100% right.
Yes, you tell me what is the meaning of anatomy? You define
Ma'am,
it.
structure of humans
Study
and
of-
animals. Ma'am, structure of humans and animals, living organisms, ma'am.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Swati Suman, very good. And study about the total internal structure of the body. Okay. Study.
Ma'am, I answered the question. This is Padmini, ma'am.
Oh, you are Padmini. Okay. Thank you. Swati is also told na? Swati, are you
Yes,
there?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Swati, you are from Bhubaneswar or which place?
Ma'am, I'm from Jharkhand.
And Padmini, you are from where?
Ma'am, I'm from Odisha, Bhubaneswar.
But you don't know Oriya?
Yes, ma'am, I know Odia.
Okay. And what about Rajlakshmi? You are from where? You are from Odisha, I think.
Ma'am, Rajani, I am from Rajani. I am not from Odia, ma'am. I am from Hyderabad, but I stay now in Bhubaneswar with my husband. He's Odia. So I
Okay.
don't know Odia much.
Okay. What is your profession?
My profession, ma'am, I was a BSc microbiology, passed out in 2001, ma'am.
Okay. What about Rajlakshmi? Rajlakshmi Biswal, are you there? Rajalakshmi Biswal. Sasmita Sahu,
Yes, ma'am.
what is your
Ma'am, I'm BSc Botany and actually I'm working in a healthcare sector.
hospital sector?
Healthcare, yes, madam, hospital sector.
Where? In Bhubaneswar?
In Bhubaneswar, ma'am.
Which hospital?
Blue Hill Hospital, madam.
Okay. Aniruddha, you are from where? Aniruddha? Aniruddha?
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Yes.
Ji, ma'am.
Yes. So you are from Bhubaneswar?
No, ma'am. From Kendrapada.
Okay. What is your basic qualification?
I have completed my BE Pharmacy, Bachelor in Pharmacy.
Okay, okay. So study about the internal structure of the body, it is called as the anatomy, and study about the function of the body, it is called as the physiology. It is the major difference between the anatomy and physiology. Okay. Study about the total internal structure of the body, it is called as the anatomy, and study about the yes. Hello. All of you have got the materials? Have you
Yes,
got
ma'am.
the
Yes.
Yes, madam, I have all the materials.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Study about the function of the body, it is called as the physiology. Today I will discuss. Aniruddha, what if are you having any doubt? Okay, I will proceed. Physiology. Physiology means study about the function of the body. The term physio means native and logos means discourse. So, physiology is the study of the physical and chemical process that takes place in the living organism during the performance of the life function. Like the basic activities like the reproduction, growth, metabolism, contraction, relaxation of the muscles, excitation, or they are carried out within the fine structure, the cells, the tissue, the organs, and the organ system of the body. There are mainly in our body physiology, mainly physiology, the basic activities are our mainly reproduction, growth, contraction of the muscles and metabolism, and they all are carried out within the fine structure. Mainly the body is made up of the cells, tissue, organ system of the body. And body system. In our body there are mainly 9 system is present in our body. Do you know about the 9 system?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, tell me, sir.
Yes, all functions like cardiac function and excretory system and nervous system and
Digestive system, excretory
yes,
system, respiratory
digestive system,
system,
respiratory.
circulatory system, neurology, and
Endocrine system and
Endocrine.
digestive system, ma'am.
Good. Very good. But are you completed the 9 system?
Reproductive system.
Reproductive system is there. Okay. But are you completed all the system?
Yes, ma'am.
No. You left one system.
Muscle skeletal system.
Skeletal system is otherwise called as the musculoskeletal system.
Yes.
Neurosystem is otherwise called as the nervous system.
Nervous system.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Circulatory system is otherwise called as the cardiovascular system.
Yes.
Okay. Hormonal system is otherwise called as the endocrine
Endocrine.
system.
Endocrine system, ma'am.
Okay. Breathing system is otherwise called as the respiratory system. But all of you are left one system. Who know the system names? Tell me.
Digestive. Over.
Lymphatic system, ma'am.
Digestive system is otherwise called as special term of the digestive system. Yes.
Ma'am, lymphatic system.
Please
Lymphatic.
stop.
Aniruddha, are you there?
Ji, ma'am. Hello. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
problem hochi.
Lymphatic system.
Lymphatic.
lymphatic system is also lymphatic system ऐसा कोई भी system ऐसा नहीं है. Lymphatic system is there, but particular we will not briefly discuss about the lymphatic system. But you left one system, that is the very major system. But
Ma'am,
you-
reproductive system, is that a reproductive system?
reproductive system is there also, male reproductive system and the female reproductive system. But all of you are left another system. Who know the name of the system? Can you tell me?
Circulatory system. Ma'am, there are skeletal system,
How many
circulatory
system?
system.
How many system in our body?
Ma'am,
Nine.
9 or 9?
Tell me the 9 system
Ma'am,
names.
a skeletal system, circulatory system, muscular system.
Skeletal
Na-
system. Name of the
Ma'am,
skeletal system.
in-
Don't write that skeletal
in-
system is listen, Padmini.
Yes,
Not
ma'am.
Respiratory,
skeletal
no?
system, it is the muscular
Respiratory already. Circulatory,
Yes,
respiratory.
I'm sorry.
Excretory system is also there, but you left another one system also.
Ma'am, integumentary system. Integumentary system.
Very good, Swati. You are correct. Integumentary system is there.
And get to me.
What do you mean by integumentary system? Swati.
मैम स्किन जो भी बेसिकली रहता है स्किन प्रोटेक्शन आउटर जो रहता है
In the integumentary system only skin will become, no other will be included.
Nails.
Very good.
No.
Very good. Soumya Prabha, very good. Nail is also there, and you left another body parts also. Not parts, another measures.
हेयर्स
Very good. In our integumentary system, na, the 3 hair, nails, and skin. Okay. These 3 parts of the body will made it forms the integumentary system. Okay. In our body, mainly 9 system is there. First one is the musculoskeletal system. Second one is your nervous system. Third one is your circulatory system. Fourth one is your gastrointestinal system. Fifth one is your reproductive system. Sixth one is your which system? Which system?
Endocrine, digestive.
Endocrine system is different and the digestive system is different. Sir, endocrine system is directly related to your hormonal issues, but digestive system it includes your total digestive tract. That means it starts from the oral cavity and ends to the where in the anus. Okay.
Anus.
But in the endocrine system, na endocrine system you have the what anterior pituitary gland is there. It secretes the different types of hormones. Posterior pituitary gland is there. It also secretes the different types of hormones. And total nervous, total hormonal changes which is expressed in our body, now it comes under the endocrine system only. Okay. And this is all about your system. And today I will discuss about that during the when our age will progress now. At that time, what is the physiological and pathological changes takes place in our body. Okay. जब हम लोग को 60 एज के बाद हमारा जो बॉडी में जो डिफरेंट सिस्टम है ना, जो मैंने अभी डिस्कस की हूँ, जो पूरे 9 सिस्टम है, starting from our not only physiologically we are looking at the muscles of that skeletal region, not only inside our body also so many changes are takes place. And एजिंग होने के बाद हमारा बॉडी में क्या क्या चेंजेस टेक्स प्लेस हो रहा है उसके बारे में हम लोग अभी पढ़ेंगे. आर यू कंफर्टेबल विथ हिंदी ऑल्सो?
Yes, ma'am.
यस मैम
Anyone is having any problem related to Hindi or English?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Both Hindi and English, just ma'am, you just.
Thank you so much.
But basically, maximum you are from the Odisha. If you don't understood the English or Hindi also, you can ask me in Oriya. I will explain it. Okay. मैं आपको एक बार बोल रही हूँ, मैं जो भी पढ़ाऊंगी जैसे फ्रॉम द वेरी बिगिनिंग समवन टोल्ड टू मी मैम आई एम फ्रॉम नॉट ओनली आई अंडरस्टूड दैट ओरिया, तो मैं कुछ बोलूंगी और आप लोग को ये बात को नहीं मीन्स आपका दिमाग में नहीं जाए कि मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगा. अगर नहीं भी आ रहा है, किसी को भी लैंग्वेज को लेकर कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, तो यू कैन आस्क मी फ्रैंकली, नो इश्यू. Okay, I will explain you
Okay, ma'am.
your Oriya, whatever you like. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So you
Thank
don't
you.
think that you are maximum in the last class also, DNHC classes, so many students there don't know the English very frequently. That's why they told to me, ma'am, please you speak in English, means Hindi और ओडिया. तो मैं आपको बोल रही हूँ, मैं ऐसा पूरा से ओडिया तो बिल्कुल मास्टर्स क्लासेस है, मैं तो ज्यादा नहीं यूज करूंगी, लेकिन फिर भी किसी का प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है तो यू कैन आस्क मी इन ओडिया आल्सो, आई विल एक्सप्लेन इट. बिकॉज क्या होता है ना, मेडिकल साइंस एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट होता है, अगर आप समझ जाओगे ना, मैं जो भी समझाऊंगी, अगर आप इस क्लास में कुछ समझ जाएंगे तो आप घर में थोड़ा सा पढ़ोगे तो एटलीस्ट यू कैन अटेंड द क्वेश्चन. ओके, आप क्लास ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, मैं कुछ दे रही हूँ आपको, वो एक्सेप्ट मींस वो आपका रिसेप्टर वो एक्सेप्ट करना चाहिए. तो इसीलिए समझा मींस आपको अगर लैंग्वेज में लेकर कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रहे है, अगर समझ नहीं पा रहे तो यू कैन आस्क मी फ्रीली, नो इश्यू. ओके.
Sure.
Okay,
And body system, na, first I will discuss about the nine system is there. First I will discuss about the skeletal system. In the skeletal system, na, our skeletal system is present because of the, it gives a framework of supports, mainly protection and the movement of the body. And our body is made up of the 206 numbers of bones is there. Not only bones is there, in the musculoskeletal system, different types of joints is there, and not only joints, connective tissue is there, and that connective tissue that hold them togetherly by the tendons and the ligaments, and that all that allows free movement connecting the bones. Bones can be pulled only when they is needed. Okay. And this is done by the help of the muscles. Without muscles, the bone cannot be movement. Man has over the 600 muscles in the muscular system. In the skeletal-muscular system is there. Skeletal means skeletal system. Muscular means muscular system. Both the combination of the skeletal and muscular system combined together, it is called as the skeletal-muscular system. In our body, there are mainly 2,206 numbers of bones is there, and 600 muscles is present in about the muscular system. And the system not only helps in the movement of the arms or the fingers or the trunk or the hands, feet, legs, etc., but also helps in the pushing food, making the blood circulation, and removing the waste product also. Muscles do not move bones by chance. It is done when the signaling is done. And the system has to the receptive and then react to the signals, and this is coordinated through our nervous system. And our nervous system, it mainly involves the brain, the spinal cord, and the nervous system is also there. And mainly the any movement which is takes place in our body now through coordinated activity requires energy to do so, and these energy get from the food only. The system which would help in breaking and absorbing the food is called as the digestive system. And the respiratory system, mainly it includes the what? For release of the energy, energy from the absorbed food, mainly oxygen is the needed, and mainly exchange of the gases which takes place, the taking of oxygen and liberation of the CO, taking of oxygen and the liberation of the CO2. Liberation of CO2 occurs through the respiratory system, and mainly this respiratory system which consists of the nose, throat, trachea, bronchus, and the alveoli. बुझिए ना, समझता हूँ. All of you understood what I am saying? बुझिए,
Yes,
समझ
ma'am.
रहे हैं मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is there any problem?
No, ma'am.
Mainly our respiratory system starts from the nodes and it ends with the alveoli, and this system mainly helps in the inspiration of the oxygen and the expiration of the carbon dioxide. And for the in the respiratory system mainly the gaseous exchange takes place. That means we require more oxygen and we liberate the CO2 and that CO2 is the end product. And energy producing substance mainly taken from the food by the digestive system only, and oxygen from the air by the respiratory system has to be made available throughout the body. And in our circulatory system is also play a very major role, and this circulatory system mainly made up of by the mainly arteries, veins, capillaries, and the heart. Okay, and blood is the fluid that carries all the necessary nutrient and gases to all the parts of the body. Mainly the heart muscles helps to pump the blood into the blood vessels. Okay, and another system is also there, that is the lymphatic system. Throughout the blood vessels now branch out to all the parts of the body. Mainly the food does not reach the individual cells. A colorless fluid is there. That fluid is called as the lymph. A colorless fluid is called as the lymph, and that lymph squeeze the thinnest blood vessels, bath the individual cells, and supply them with the foods. That is the lymphatic system. And that lymphatic system mainly consists of the lymph fluid, which is the WBC, lymph vessels, and the lymph gland. Okay. What is lymph and what is the lymphatic system? आप लोग समझ रही है ना मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, lymph is nothing. Lymph is the clean water of the body. Okay,
Good.
it is the only the clean water of the body. And in the lymphatic system, mainly it is consist of by the lymph gland is there. And during the any infection, that lymph gland will be enlarged. During the if there is the any kind of microbacterium tuberculosis or any infection will be there, at that time only your gland will be swollen, enlarged, and inflammation is there. Okay, due to the infection of that particular gland, all the disorder will be occur during any infection. That may be bacterial, that may be viral, that might be fungus. Any infection, if we will look at the gland, the mainly specifically due to the infection of the viral and the bacterial, all the lymph gland will be swollen. आप लोग देखिए ना, जब आपका ट्यूबरकुलोसिस होता है और अदर कोई इन्फेक्शन हो जाता है, स्पेसिफिकली बैक्टीरियल इन्फेक्शन और फंगल इन्फेक्शन हो जाता है, एट दैट टाइम क्या होता है ना, आपका जो लीफ ग्लैंड होता है ना, वो स्वोलन हो जाता है.
Yes.
आर यू अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
This is all about your lymphatic system, and in the lymphatic system you will got the mainly it is consist of the lymph fluid is there, lymph gland is there, lymph vessels is there, and WBC is also there. Okay, and all these different system mainly requires a coordination and control. This is brought out by the nervous system and endocrine system. Whatever coordinates, whatever our system is in our body, the different system is functioning properly due to the coordination and the control, and this is brought out by the nervous system and the endocrine system togetherly. This endocrine system mainly produces the hormones, while nervous system produces the neurotransmitter. Okay, endocrine system mainly produces the hormone, and the nervous system produces the neurotransmitter, which act as the messengers. Togetherly, they are able to signal the body for the various responses. Okay, and another system is also there, that is the what? Reproductive system. In the male, it is called as the male reproductive system. For the female, it is called as the female reproductive system. Mainly, the male testicular duct joins with the penis, and the female reproductive system is mainly consist of by the there are two ovaries, and mammary gland is also there, vagina is there, uterus is there, and fallopian tube is also there. Okay, it is called as the female reproductive system. Another system is our integumentary system, And in all the system about which you are discussed now, it is completely covered and protected by the skin only. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And that skin, okay, the superficial layer of the body, okay, it is called as the medical term of that skin is called as the dermis. Okay. The medical term of the skin is called as the dermis. Below the dermis, another layer is there that is called as the epidermis. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
And in the dermis also, epidermis also there. It has several layers of the cells stretched and flattened. These layers mainly keep changing according to the wear and tear mechanism. Wear and tear mechanism is there. That is the healing and cord wound is achieved very fast by the body owns mechanism. And mainly now the dermis play a major role, which also keeps the okay. In the skin, moisture is maintained by the dermis only. In the skin, our hair follicle is there. Okay, so many numbers of hair follicle is there. Due to the presence of the hair follicle are the kept smooth and silk by the temperature by opening the pores of the removed mainly due to the opening of the hair follicle, sweat and all the deoxygenated materials will come out through the skin only. And that mainly the skin which is the melanin, which is the pigment, and that darkens according to the sun exposure. And skin cells are basically sensory in nature. Okay, skin are basically sensory in nature. Then what is the physiology of growth and development? Growth means what? What do you mean by growth? Growth is nothing. Growth is the increase in size, and the development mainly the maturation of the function. Okay, what is increase in size and the maturation of the function? Mainly, there are generally associated with each other, but there are hypertrophy of the muscles where there is only increase in size. Okay, growth of the various parts of the body does not allow the similar pattern, but there is a comparatively relatively to the size and shape, adaptability to the various situations, response to the different stimuli. And mainly in our body, the homeostasis mechanism is there. Homeostasis, what is homeostasis? The state of sustained equilibrium in which all the cells and all the life form exist and are not an efficient as one observed in the adult. Certain components can be discussed mainly in our metabolism. Metabolism means what? Resting metabolic rate of the newborn is twice or that of the adult body weight basis. Because since only the cholesterol is available for first to second day, and infant depends on its reserve for fat and the protein for the energy. After this, the carbohydrate is the preferred fuels. Since their liver functions are very poor during the infant period, there would be lot of fluctuation because they are not able to release any kind of digestive juices at that time. As far as glucose metabolism is concerned, the rate of protein synthesis is higher and a lot of amino acids are used for this. And immunomechanism. What is immunomechanism? Our immune system is also there, and that immune system starts functioning in a baby through the inherited antibody. That inherited antibody is called as the AB antibody, and that antibody will be liberated from the mother and it is transferred to the baby after the delivery. But these antibodies keep breaking in the body by another 1 to 2 years, and the level is attained. But there would be a lot of changes occurring till the thymus and the endocrine gland becomes dysfunctional. That means our thymus is nothing. Thymus is a one gland, and that is the thymus is one gland, and this is attained. And this thymus gland will be properly mature at the age of the 8 only. But before that, the thymus gland will be not mature properly. Hence, the babies now are more prone to the disease like the different types of respiratory infection, gastrointestinal infection, and so many infection is there. because of the at the age of the 8 months only our fully growth and maturation of the thymus will be takes place, but before that the thymus will be not mature properly. That's when before the 8 months the baby is more sufferer by the different types of infectious disorder like the diarrhea, dysentery, respiratory infection, common cold, bronchitis, and any kind of respiratory infection. This is because of the poor development of your immune mechanism. Because of this thymus gland will be not properly developed at the age of the 8 months. Further, the infant is more prone to the allergic response to its own AB. This is known as the autoimmunity. And further, the infant is more prone to the allergic response to its own AB. This is known as the autoimmunity. The second contribution to these allergic can be due to the high absorptive power of the gastrointestinal tract. The second contribution to these allergy can be due to the high absorptive power of the gastrointestinal tract. Here, many major proteins are absorbed fully, which possible might be leading to the allergic reaction. And the systematic physiology. What is systematic physiology? Systematic physiology is nothing. There is the change in the blood count and the rate of the hemoglobin, that is HB production during the early days. During the early phase, the cardiovascular and the respiratory system changes takes place mainly observed, and the hemoglobin level after a few days fall down considerably. The fast breath has a lot to do with oxygen accommodation and the adjustment between the carbon dioxide and the partial pressure of the oxygen to have a good residual oxygen available for the baby. This is the systemic physiology. And temperature regulation. Temperature regulation, what is temperature regulation? The surface area of the infant per unit weight is larger than that of the adult. That means during the infancy period, the losses and the gains heat from the surrounding very easily. The temperature regulatory mechanism are not so well developed at those of an adult. Due to this only, the infants need special care and protection from the extreme environmental condition. Due to that only, during the after the delivery आप लोग देखे हैं ना, हर बेबी को डॉक्टर का वो सजेस्ट करते हैं उसको अच्छी तरह से रैप करके रखने के लिए. अदरवाइज उसका जो थर्मो रेगुलेटरी सेंटर होता है ना, वो इसकी वजह से वो अगर थोड़ा भी इन्फेक्शन पहुंच जाएगा उसको, तो क्या होगा, उसको देयर मे बी द चांस ऑफ इन्फेक्शन विल बी देयर, बिकॉज एट दैट टाइम बॉडी का इम्यूनिटी इतना डेवलप भी नहीं होता है इसकी वजह से.
Yes.
Are you understood? All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
किसी को कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है क्या?
नहीं मैम, सब सुन रहे हैं अच्छा से.
अच्छा से प्रॉब्लम नहीं है तो आगे बढ़ूंगी मैं.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. एंड सिस्टमिक फिजियोलॉजी में मैंने बोल दिया है कैसे हीमोग्लोबिन का वैल्यू भी कम हो रहा है ड्यूरिंग द इन्फेंसी. दिस इज ऑल अबाउट योर व्हाट इज द चेंजेस टेक्स प्लेस ड्यूरिंग द एजिंग एंड फिजियोलॉजी ऑफ द एजिंग. व्हाट इज द फिजियोलॉजी ऑफ द एजिंग? Physiological process that occurs in any organism as it gets older. Okay, aging is nothing. Aging is a simple terms and it refers to the physiological process that mainly occurs in the organism, living organism, as it gets the older. In aging is the physiological refers to the impaired ability to the maintain the homeostasis in the face of the external or internal changes or the stress. These all are the three things will be occur during the aging process. Specifically, the first is the stresses. Second one is your internal changes takes place during the aging process, and third one is the externally. And the individual becomes more vulnerable to those changes and stress, and those succumbs to end of the life. And the rate by which the functional deterioration occurs in various parts of the body is neither simultaneously, nor they are perpendicular in pattern. That means during the aging process, it implies mainly the progressive deteriorations of the tissue, organs, cells, and all the functioning associated with the increased age.
So,
Yes. कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है क्या ड्यूरिंग द एजिंग प्रोसेस ना इट मेनली द एजिंग प्रोसेस इज मेनली अफेक्टेड बाय द 3 फैक्टर्स फर्स्ट वन इज योर स्ट्रेस सेकंड इज योर व्हाट इंटरनल function will be disturbed during the aging process and third one is your superficially skin का भी बहुत सारा changes होता है but major issue is there in the stresses factor because आप लोगों ने देखी होगी ना बहुत सारा cases होता है ना जो अगर हम लोग 30 years में भी होंगे अगर हमारा mentally if we are suffered by the any kind of depression or stress or mental strain will be there ना at that time क्या होगा ना हमारा total internal body system will be disturbed yes or no and our जो hormonal endocrine system जो होता है ना वो बिल्कुल पूरा डिस्टर्ब हो जाता है at that time our hormone will be our anterior pituitary gland and posterior pituitary gland and the vasopressin all the major hormones which is secreted from the body will be not secreted properly due to the stress only because if our stress hormone will release very excessively it disturb the other hormonal imbalance also and it automatically affect our body and it causes so many physiological and pathological changes takes place in our body third one is our हम लोग क्या करते हैं हमारे सुपरफिशियली जो हम लोग देखते हैं ना वो हमको दिखा जाता है जैसे जब कोई स्ट्रेस में होता है ना उनका तो अंदर से ही अंदर उसको खा जाता है तो सुपरफिशियल हम लोग अगर भी देखेंगे कुछ तो हमको उसका जो ग्लो आएगा ये सब चीज नहीं आएगा ये सर नो तो these 3 factors will be intercorrelated with each other समझ रही हूँ मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ because one side आपका तो hormonal changes हो रहा है due to the stress because of your stress it will disturb your hormonal system and after that when our hormonal system will be disturbed due to that only all the physiological and pathological changes takes place inside our body and आउट रिफ्लेक्शन क्या होगा हमारा स्किन में भी बहुत सारा चेंजेस दिखने में ही पता चल जाएगा अंडरस्टूड
यस मैम
What is the age-related changes takes place in our body? Mainly, age-related changes are mainly observed at the cellular level and mainly in our cell connected there. Okay, in our cells, body is made up by the different types of tissue is there. Ethmoidal tissue, connective tissue, squamous tissue, different tissue is there. But mainly during the aging process, now these connective tissues throughout the body show an increase in stiffness. Okay, because of the collagen is nothing. Collagen is the fibrous protein which constitute the connective tissue and that fibers and hydrolysis of the elastin which you might be aware in the protein similar to the collagen and the changes mainly observed in the different body system and the tissue mainly in the blood during the aging process the blood and blood hemopoiesis is what is hemopoiesis is the formation of blood cells during the aging process at that time our hemopoiesis process will be slowed down and the fatty marrow replaces the homeopoietic marrow that means the fatty marrow which is present inside the blood replaces the hemopoietic red marrow and thus the proliferation capacity will be reduced okay you just write down that the mainly in the blood during the aging process the blood will be mainly affected and the homeostasis process will be slowed down and the fatty marrow replace the homeopoietic marrow and due to that only the proliferation capacity get reduced. What is proliferation? What do you mean by proliferation? What is proliferation? Proliferation, very simple words. Proliferation means maturation or multiplication. Okay. But during the aging process our proliferation process will be slowed down. Okay. हमारा जो टिश्यू का मैच्योरेशन नहीं होगा, रीजेनरेशन नहीं होगा. आप ओल्ड एज जब हो जाता है ना, हमारा बॉडी का जो टिश्यू, जो फाइब्रस टिश्यू होता है, जो कोलेजन वो इलास्टिसिटी लॉस हो जाता है, इसकी वजह से डीजेनरेशन ऑफ द टिश्यू सेल्स, डीजेनरेशन ऑफ द योर व्हाट फाइब्रस टिश्यू सेल्स। समझ में आ रही है ना मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ?
Yes, ma'am.
ऑल ऑफ यू अंडरस्टूड? स्वाति,
Yeah. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रही है आपको?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
ऑल ऑफ यू अंडरस्टूड ना?
Yes, ma'am.
If you are not understood, then you
Ma'am.
have to tell me. Okay, I will try to explain it better way. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And mainly our nervous system will be affected during the aging process, and varying degree of atrophy in neuronal area. Atrophy, another medical term. You just remember all these terms only, okay, and try to understand the meaning of the term. Okay, it's very vital. Atrophy means varying degree of atrophy in the neuronal area can be observed. Neurotransmitter function are hampered. एट्रोफी मीन्स मसल्स का प्रॉपर जो नर्वस सिस्टम का जो फंक्शन जैसा होना चाहिए, जैसे प्रॉपरली होना चाहिए, वो नहीं होगा. एट्रोफी मीन्स सीजेशन ऑफ द प्रॉपर फंक्शन ऑफ द नर्वस सिस्टम. इट विल बी स्लो डाउन. इट इज द एट्रोफी. मीन्स उसका फंक्शन जितना रेट में होना चाहिए उसका रेट इतना नहीं होगा, वो स्लो डाउन हो जाएगा. इट इज कॉल्ड एज द एट्रोफी ऑफ द न्यूरोनल एरियाज कैन बी ऑब्जर्व mainly in the nervous system. Now neurotransmitter is there. Okay, what do you mean by neurotransmitter?
Ma'am, the chemical substances which carries the signals.
Which carries the nerve impulses.
Impulses. Yes, sir.
Impulses
Yes, ma'am.
from one place to another place. जैसे हमको कोई अगर एक थप्पड़ देता है तो हमको ब्रेन को वो इमीडिएटली चला जाता है, नहीं वो आपको मारा है. यस और नो? फाइट एंड फ्लाइट मोड रिएक्शन जो होता है ड्यू टू द neurotransmitter is there. Neurotransmitter is present inside our nervous system, and the function of the neurotransmitter is it acts as the chemical messenger. Okay, it acts as the chemical messenger because it carries the messages from one place to, it carries the stimuli, it carries the response from one place to another place. It is called as the neurotransmitter. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
मुझे समझ में आ रहा है ना नहीं आ रहा है? बताओ मुझे.
आ रहा है मैम.
Yes, ma'am. आ रहा है.
Yes, ma'am.
You just remember that neurotransmitter is present inside our nervous system, and due to the presence of the neurotransmitter only, it will carry the nerve impulses from one place to another place. A receptor, like the receptor. Okay, it is called as the neurotransmitter. And that neurotransmitter functions will be hampered. And the cholinergic deficit is seen in the Alzheimer's disease. Dopaminergic deficit in the Parkinson disease are the example. Senile dementia, a hyperkinesis, that means tremor, etc. can be observed. Okay, during the old age क्या होता है ना, हमारा ये सब सिम्टम डेवलप करता है. जैसे ना पहला चीज है कि आपका हाइपरकाइनेसिस मीन्स ट्रेमर्स. आप देखोगे अगर बुढ़ापा आ जाएगा तो एट दैट टाइम हमारा बॉडी विल बी स्टार्ट थ्रिलिंग. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज the medical term of the tremor is called as the hyperkinesis. समझ में आ रहे हैं?
जी मैम आ रहा है.
And another changes will be takes place in our nervous system during the aging process, that is the cholinergic deficit. What is cholinergic deficit? Cholinergic deficit is seen in the mainly in the Alzheimer's disease. Okay, and the Alzheimer's disease में क्या होता है, जो cholinergic जो इफेक्ट होता है वो उसका फंक्शन प्रॉपरली नहीं होता है, वो डेफिसिट कम हो जाता है, इसकी वजह से Alzheimer's disease डेवलप करता है. And the third one is the dopaminergic deficiency due to the cholinergic and dopamine. This the two neurotransmitter transmitter, and that dopaminergic, due to the deficiency of this dopaminergic, Parkinsonism disease will be developed at the age of after 60. Okay. And special senses, आवर जो स्पेशल सेंसेस होता है ना, वो भी धीरे धीरे उसका फंक्शन भी धीरे धीरे डिक्लाइंस हो जाता है. जैसे कि presbyopia. Presbyopia, what is the meaning of presbyopia? Presbyopia is the declines in the ability to focus near object. Okay. जो
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, means it's mainly declines in the ability to focus the near object. And the senile cataract. What is senile cataract? It is observed the eye dysfunctioning.
Eye dysfunction.
Okay. And mainly the ear shows diminished sensitivity. That is the presbyopia. Okay. And mainly the differentiating various sounds and the speeches are mainly hampered during the age of after 50, after 60. Reduce the mobility of the transmission of the sounds in these area in the ear can be observed. And mainly the sensation of the smell also changes, but the tactile responses remain for much longer time. And mainly in the excretor system, there is a progressive decrease in the number and the size of the nephrons, basic units of the kidney. Mainly the kidney is made up of by the number of what? Tissue, cells. It is called as the nephron. Nephron is the structure, basic unit of
Basic
the
unit
kidney.
of the
Okay, there is but at the during the aging process now what will happen? There will be the 10% decrease in the renal plasma flow. That means हमारा जो किडनी को जो फ्लोज होता है, जो ब्लड सर्कुलेशन का जो रेट भी होता है, उसका भी डिक्लाइंस हो जाता है at the age after 50, after 60, and the blood flow is also disturbed, and our kidney is made of by the glomerulus. Is number of glomerular cell is there. And in the glomerular cells, glomerular filtration is also takes place. But at the age of during the aging process, our glomerular filtration will be also disturbed. Both the secretory and the reproductive function also decreases. Okay, secretory, the secretion rate of the nephron will be decreases at the age of the 60, and the reabsorptive functions decreases. That means our kidney is mainly responsible for the absorption of the some minerals, macro and micronutrient is also there. But due to the deficit of the function, due to the any causes, the kidney impairs the function of the nephrons. Due to that only the absorption capacity will be decreases, and the secretory function will be decreases, and the glomerular filtration rate is also hampered. Are you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं हो रहा है ना आप लोगों को?
जी नहीं मैम.
ओके, तो ऐसे हमारा जो ग्लोमेरुलर फिल्ट्रेशन जो होता है, ऐसे पूरा उसका फंक्शन भी वो भी थोड़ा क्या होता है, कम हो जाता है. एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम इज आल्सो डिक्रीजेस, and specifically during the aging process na, the endocrine system is also disturbed. There is a decrease in the blood concentration of the mainly the hormone and the binding protein transport also. Specifically sensitive hormones receptor diminishes its function, and age related decreases are mainly seen in the glucose response. And the reproductive hormones are concerned. Now in females there is a decrease in the estrogen and the progesterone after menopause. All of you know that after the menopause, the estrogen progesterone level will also decreases. There is a negative feedback effect. In males, the testosterone level go down tremendously, and also through the Leydig cell volume increases, it cannot achieve the normal testosterone level. This is all about your endocrine system, how it will be affected during the aging process. In our alimentary canal, that means the gastrointestinal tract, is also disturbed. Advance in the aging now leads to the loss of the teeth also. In some process, first the enamel changes, then dentine and the cement is also changes. And that mastication processes will be slowed down. Frequent weakness of the pharyngeal musculature leads to the dysphagia. What is dysphagia? Dysphagia is nothing. Dysphagia is difficult to swallowing. Dysphagia is the medical term of the difficult for swallowing, owing to decrease the esophagus motility. Mainly the muscular atrophy occurs in the gastrointestinal tract, leading to reduce the gastric and the pancreatic secretion. At that time, after the during the aging process also, atrophy means cessation, means less function of that particular organ is called as the atrophy of the muscles. The mucosal atrophy occurs in the gastrointestinal tract, leading to the reduced gastric and the pancreatic secretion. Okay, and in the aging process also, the height of the villi, microvilli, is present inside our gastrointestinal tract, and that microvilli will be get reduced as by the aging processes, and lactose activity gets the reduced in gross border cells also. The nutrient absorption is adversely affected, and mainly the liver function decreased due to the decrease in the hepatocytes. In our liver, hepatocyte cells is there, बट एजिंग प्रोसेस की वजह से ही आपका लीवर का जो फंक्शन है वो भी कम हो जाएगा, आपका बाइल प्रोडक्शन भी कम हो जाएगा. दिस इज ऑल अबाउट योर व्हाट इज द चेंजेस टेक्स प्लेस ड्यूरिंग द एजिंग प्रोसेस. एंड नेक्स्ट वन इज द theories of the aging. Mainly theories of the aging na, first one is the free radicals theory. Genetic theory is also there. The somatic mutation theory is there, and error catastrophe theory is also there. What is that genetic theory? Genetic theory is the rate of aging varies between species. एक person से एक species से एक species different होता है. The difference is in the genetic changes in the species mainly. Thus, it can be said that the gradual impairment of the function is genetically programmed. Progeria means aging by 10 years of age is due to the defect in genetic programming. That is the genetic theory. Free radical theory. Free radical theory is that the body is subjected to dilemma. Dilemma what? On one hand, the oxygen is essential for the life, but in the another hand, the oxidative reaction can set free a lot of impaired electrons, which are highly reactive, and these can be possible damage vital micromolecular like the proteins and DNA, and by the process of peroxidation. The somatic mutation theory. What is somatic mutation theory? The random mutation makes the cells inefficient, and increase in the number of the inefficient cells in an organ impairs their functions, and random mutation can lead to the chromosomal aberration. This has been adverse effect also. What is error catastrophe theory? In the error catastrophe theory, the cells age, there is a random increase in the error in the protein synthesis. Increase in the error in the protein synthesis due to the insertion of wrong amino acids. They become non-functional. Thus, cell signaling goes wrong. And exercise. Regular exercise, mainly by practicing the regular exercise, increase the oxygen uptake capacity. And it also improves the cardiac performance and reduce the musculoskeletal disability. Age-related resting metabolic rate get reduced in increasing the individuals and helps to increase the antioxidant reaction also. Nutrition is also play. Calorie restriction, retard aging is not it the interesting. This is due to the decrease in the oxygen consumption. Calorie restriction must be there due to the decrease in the oxygen consumption, decrease in the free radicals, and decrease in the peroxidation also during the aging process. And what is the nutrition and physiology during the aging? Nutrition is, what do you mean by nutrition? Yes, what is the definition of nutrition?
Yes, ma'am. Proper intake of balanced diet, that is carbohydrate, protein, and minerals and fats, fibers. Balanced diet. That
The process of intake of food
The
to
study of
support the life
food.
system, ma'am.
Process of intake of food. What is food? You tell me. What do you mean by food?
So basically, what we take to support our living systems for the मतलब daily use के लिए जो चाहिए हमें वो support जो करता है हमारे systems के लिए. It could be carbohydrates, protein, whatever the list comes to our this thing, that is called nutrition. Mainly to support our life systems.
for our health and growth.
Ma'am,
Yes,
food is
but-
consumed by the organisms, like nutrient for the food, which we use protein and carbohydrate This process is known as nutrition, ma'am.
Which will give
Ma'am,
more energy.
food is
Carbohydrate and
basically the edible substance which we eat and which provides us energy for the proper growth and maintenance of body function. That is called food.
that may be solid, that may be liquid, that may be
Yes, ma'am.
semi-solid,
Solid.
Yes,
may
ma'am.
be what? Hmm. जो लोग
Yes,
फास्टिंग
ma'am,
में
it is-
वो क्या डाइट नहीं होता क्या?
yes, ma'am, liquid or solid, whatever it may be, but as per balanced
Will perform
food, which will give more energy.
after injecting anything that will perform different types of function inside our body.
Yes.
Yes or no? It will
Yes,
mainly
ma'am.
will be properly absorption will be there and assimilation and excretion. These ये सब प्रोसेस होना चाहिए. Yes or no? जैसे
Yes.
बहुत सारा न्यूज मैगजीन में हम लोग कभी कभी देखते हैं, कोई लोग दिखाते हैं न्यूज में भी, वो लोग कांच खा के भी वो लोग डाइजेस्ट कर देते हैं, कोई कोई स्टोन खा के भी वो लोग डाइजेस्ट करते हैं. इज इट फूड?
No, ma'am.
इज इट फूड?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
बिकॉज आफ्टर इंजेक्टिंग दैट वन ना, हमारा बॉडी में ये जो प्रोसेस होना चाहिए ये वाला प्रोसेस नहीं होता है. होता है क्या? इसमें प्रॉपर्ली ऑब्जर्वेशन होता है, एसिमिलेशन होता है, एक्सक्रीशन होता है?
नहीं,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
नहीं होगा तो हम लोग कैसे उसको फूड कंसिडर करेंगे? यस और नो?
Yes, ma'am.
तो फूड एनीथिंग जो होगा, जो हमारा बॉडी को जाने के बाद वो डिफरेंट फंक्शन प्ले करेगा, इट इज कॉल्ड एज द फूड. And food is essential for the growth and the development. Mainly, the physiology becomes an interlink between the nutrition and the healthy human body. Okay, the nutrient mainly our nutrition will be divided into mainly 6 major groups. One is the carb, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals, and the water. And and the entire components becomes a base for the providing the new life. Mainly the regularly we are consuming the carbohydrates, sugars, like the candle can burn. At that time what happen? The god burning requires the oxygen. We eat to do work. So carbohydrate is mainly made up of by the carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, and each combination is a different substance, and the most important role of the carbohydrate is to provide the energy. And this simple form is the glucose and one energy packed molecule for the muscular contraction, cell functioning, including the brain cells also. Carbohydrates are mainly stored in the liver and the muscles, and the body converts all the carbohydrate into the simple sugar. And energy from the food is measured a unit, it is called as the calories. Okay, 1 teaspoonful of honey contains 100 calorie. And specifically, this is all about your carb. Proteins. Proteins is nothing but proteins is the body building blocks through their amino acids. They pass through the bloodstream and go to the liver where they are broke down further for the repair mechanism. And mainly the protein, the example of the protein is the nuts, meat, cheese, milk, eggs, and the other animal and plant source of protein. What is fat? Fat mainly once the body stops eating, it begins to live on its fat. Fat storing depots, adipocytes, are located in the different parts of the body. Adipocytes is present inside our body. It gives twice the amounts of energy than that of the carbohydrate. It mainly helps to remain as a blanket which keeps us warm during the cold season. Just like that, only fats are working. The storage under the skin helps these processes. It helps to anchor the kidney and other organs also. The fat around the muscles, the joints, and the fibers, etc., act as a cushions to prevent the injury. And what is vitamins and minerals? These two are the major role in the body functioning. Vitamin A is necessary for the night vision in the eye, and the B complex is mainly the 12 components, and that components help in the functioning of the body, like the blood transmission, the RBC formation, and the skin texture. And vitamin C is also called as the water soluble vitamins, and that vitamins are also small blood vessels to work against the scurvy. E and E is mainly responsible for the bone formation and for the skin and for the teeth and the mineralization of the bone and the skin development. And vitamin K mainly helpful for the blood clotting. This is all about your carb, protein, fat, vitamins, and minerals. What do you mean by hemopoiesis?
Formation of blood cells.
What is heme? What is heme?
Ma'am, hemoglobin. No, sorry.
Protein.
Protein. Sorry.
Protein. What is interstitial tissue fluid? What is during the dropsy, during the oedema, and during the pitting or non-pitting oedema? Na? What
Yes,
is
ma'am.
what
Water
is oedema?
retention.
What is oedema?
Water retention in any part of
Where water
body.
is retained? Where water is retained in oedema?
And in leg, both
In
leg, sometimes
extracellular
head.
fluid is retained.
Extracellular.
Not
Yes, tissue.
extracellular. That one is the
When the fluid stored in the extracellular space abnormally, that is the edema.
what is extracellularly? Where it is situated?
Extracellular space.
Where?
Excreted systems, if some malfunction or sometimes would not work properly at that time, fluid will be deposited to different part of body.
No, not like that. What in oedema or in dropsy, in all these cases, आप लोगों का किसी का प्रॉब्लम कर रहे हो ना, तो थोड़ा आप, क्योंकि सब लोग ही उनका टाइम भी बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट होता है, हम लोग सभी जुड़ी हैं क्लास में, तो कोई भी हमारे बीच में थोड़ा समझ रही हो मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ?
Yes, ma'am. We are curiously interested to learn. No problem. You may continue.
Okay. Listen. Interstitial fluid means the fluid which is present in between the tissue spaces where the fluid will be retained. It is called as the interstitial tissue spaces. Okay, in between the tissue there is the space is there. It is called as the interstitial tissue space. If in that place water will be retained, it is called as the extra intercellular tissue fluid will accumulated there, and it is called as the oedema. Understood?
Okay.
Yes,
Okay, ma'am.
Tissue,
Okay, ma'am. Please repeat, ma'am, again.
हाँ, टिश्यू एंड टिश्यू के बीच में जो स्पेस होता है, ओके, एक टिश्यू एंड दूसरा टिश्यू के बीच में जो स्पेस होता है, इन दैट स्पेस इफ द इंटरस्टिशियल टिश्यू स्पेसेस में जो वाटर अक्यूमुलेट कर जाता है, that interstitial tissue space if it will be accumulated by the fluid, then it is called as the oedema or interstitial tissue fluid. In between the tissue space is there, if the fluid is accumulated in that space, it is called as the interstitial tissue fluid. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you clear about this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
पुष्पांजलि,
Yes, ma'am.
बुझिए ना, समझ में आ रही है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
टिश्यू और टिश्यू भितरे जो स्पेस थाए ताको कुहा जाए इंटरस्टिशियल टिश्यू स्पेस. ओके, से इंटरस्टिशियल टिश्यू स्पेस रे जदि किछि फ्लूइड अक्युमुलेट करी जाउची, देन दैट इज कॉल्ड द इंटरस्टिशियल टिश्यू फ्लूइड. अंडरस्टूड? एंड हम लोग जब ओडेमा देखते हैं ना, ओडेमा इज टू टाइप्स. यस और नो? वन इज द pitting, another one is the non-pitting oedema. Okay. In pitting oedema, if you will put pressure through your thumbs or through your hands, na, it will be it will be depressed inside. It is called as the like a hole. It is called as the pitting oedema. But in the non-pitting oedema, no hole will be formed. Okay, it is called as the non-pitting oedema. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
पिटिंग ओडेमा में क्या होगा ना, जब देखो ना, जिसका नेफ्रोटिक सिंड्रोम होता है, जिसका लीवर का कोई इश्यू होता है, जिसका ड्रॉप्सी होता है, जिसका एसाइटिस होता है, एसाइटिस इज आल्सो नथिंग, इट इज द अक्युमुलेशन ऑफ द फ्लूइड इन द लोअर एब्डोमिनल एरिया, इट इज कॉल्ड एज द एसाइटिस. इन ऑल दिस केसेस ना, आप लोग अगर आपका थंब या आपका फिंगर टिप्स को आपका थोड़ा ही भी हम लोग प्रेशर देंगे तो वो क्या होगा ना, जैसे डिप्रेशन मार्क होके ऐसे रह जाएगा. ओके, इट इज कॉल्ड एज द पिटिंग ओडेमा. इफ depression mark will be not formed in that side, okay, and the skin will be remain in the normal position only, it is called as the non-pitting oedema. All of you clear about this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Again, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Kindly describe again, ma'am.
मैं बोल रही हूँ pitting oedema या non-pitting oedema. This is the categorization of the oedema. Okay, oedema is mainly categorized into two. One is the pitting oedema, another one is the non-pitting oedema. ओडेमा तो आप लोगों को पता है, एक सोलिंग हो जाना, पैर में सोलिंग हो जाना, मुंह में सोलिंग हो जाना, स्पेसिफिकली पैर में सोलिंग हो जाना. सोलिंग आने के बाद हम लोग क्या करते हैं, कितना सोलिंग होता है, इसीलिए जब हम लोग कंसल्टेंट के पास जाते हैं तो क्या करते हैं कंसल्टेंट, एक हाथ में उसको प्रेशराइज करके देखते हैं. ठीक है, अगर प्रेशर देने के बाद ऐसे हम लोग अगर इंसर्ट करेंगे अंगूठिया, तो अगर डिप्रेशन मार्क की तरह अगर रह जाएगा ऐसा ही, तो उसको बोलते हैं हम लोग पिटिंग ओडेमा. अगर ऐसा डिप्रेशन नहीं रहेगा, ऐसे नॉर्मल स्किन जैसा फिर नॉर्मल स्टेज में आ जाएगा, तो उसको बोला जाता है नॉन पिटिंग ओडेमा. अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The internal part, ma'am, when ascitic will present inside the lower abdomen cavity, at that time, that one also called edema or
No. Ascites is different and oedema is different. Okay.
Okay.
Ascites,
But-
ascites is the accumulation of the extra interstitial tissue fluid inside our lower abdominal area.
lower abdomen. Okay.
It is called as what? Dropsy or ascites. It is mainly
The pleural fluid, ma'am. That ascites and pleural fluid both are similar. Same.
No. Pleural fluid is different thing. Pleura. What do you mean by pleura? What is the meaning of pleura? Tell me.
Pleura is the outer layer of lungs, that is the capsule of lungs. And the
Yes,
fluid
very good.
accumulated in between lungs and pleura is the pleural fluid.
प्लूरल फ्लूइड. प्लूरल फ्लूइड इज नथिंग. प्लूराइटिस जिसको बोला जाता है, accumulation of the pleural fluid. Pleura is nothing. Pleura is the outer covering of the lungs. In some infection की वजह से, if some in some cases like the if cardiac some cardiological issue की वजह से भी आपका प्लूरा में फ्लूइड accumulate हो जाता है, तो उसको all different thing. एंड जो आप जो बोल रहे हैं, जो एसाइटिस या ड्रॉप्सी, इसका कारण है आपका लीवर का जो इशू होता है. अगर लीवर में आपका प्रॉपरली फंक्शन नहीं होता है, कार्बोहाइड्रेट, फैट एंड दैट प्रोटीन मेटाबॉलिज्म प्रॉपरली नहीं होता है, और लीवर का जो डाइजेस्टिव जो एंजाइम जो सिक्रेशन हो रहे हैं उसका भी कमी हो जाता है, एंड सो मेनी रीजन की वजह से आपका क्या होता है, जो फ्लूइड जो अकोमोडेट करता है उसको एसाइटिस बोला जाता है. एसाइटिस दैट आपको बोला है जो
Pleural fluid means lungs
का, एंड प्लूरल फ्लूइड का होने का रीजन है कार्डियक की वजह से. समझ में आ रही है? जैसे आपको मैंने 3 कैटेगरी आपको याद रखना है. फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट, देखो जब फ्लूइड अकोमुलेट करता है आपका पेट में, ठीक है, लोअर एब्डोमिनल एरिया में, लोअर पेल्विक एरिया में, इट इज ड्यू टू ओनली द some deformity will be upon your where in the liver only. Okay. But आपका अगर लोअर एक्सट्रीमिटीज में कहाँ भी आपका एक्स्ट्रा अकोमुलेशन हो जाता है, वाटर रिटेंशन हो जाता है, वोटेमा फॉर्म हो जाता है, इट्स बिकॉज ऑफ द योर रेनल डिस्फंक्शन, दैट मीन्स किडनी डिस्फंक्शन. If your face will be face, otherwise feet, otherwise आपका प्लूरा में अगर वाटर अकोमुलेट करता है, तो इट्स बिकॉज ऑफ योर हार्ट डिस्फंक्शन. Understood?
Yes, yes.
All of you clear about this now, Rosalind?
Yes, ma'am.
बुझी होची बर्तन में कौन कहली, तीनटा जिनसे कहले, and that 3 things is very vital for you.
Yes, ma'am.
बुझिएला समस्त को.
The heart retention again. Plural is that lower abdomen, that is pleural fluid, and already water retention 3 we understood, ma'am.
Okay.
Heart related fluid if we deposit, that is called.
Pleura. Very good, very good. Now I will discuss about the cells and the blood. The discovery of the cells. What is cell theory? What is unicellular and the multicellular organism? Okay. And the structure of the cells, mainly the eukaryotic cells and the organization, and the prokaryotic cell, the organization. And the cell cycle, one is the meiosis, another one is the mitosis, and the tissue and their function, mainly the epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and the nervous system tissue. Blood composition. Blood is mainly made up of the plasma and the blood cells. Erythropoiesis, that means regulation of the erythropoiesis. And the blood groups. Blood group is the RS blood grouping system and the ABO blood grouping system, anemia, homeostasis. First I will discuss about the cell. Cell is nothing. Cell is the structural and functional unit of the body, is called as the cells. Mainly cell is the smallest cell functioning unit found in all the living organism. And that cells may be exist in the independent unit of life, as in the or may form the colonies or the tissue, as in the higher plants and the animals. Mainly each cell is enclosed by an outer membrane. It is called as the cell membrane. The cell has the receptor on its surface, which is unique functioning and identifies the properties, and it also contains the genetic materials. Inside our cells, genetic materials is there. It is called as the DNA, deoxynucleic acid, and other the parts to carry out in life functioning. Within the cells are the nucleus, and the cytoplasm is also there. Nucleus contains the genetic materials like the DNA, and the cytoplasm contains the organelles and the carried out the cells function. Okay, this is all. This is the cells, and mainly our an aggregation of the cells having the common origin and the performing a similar but one or more specific function in the body, constituting the tissue, that is the muscles. Several types of tissue may be joined collectively to form the organ, and that organ carries out one or more specific function like the kidney, liver, leaf, and roots. In majority of the animals, several organs are interrelated to perform a specific function within a multicellular organism, and thus constitute an organ system. Okay, and our organ system, mainly the gastrointestinal system, renal system, and the other system is also there. Robert Hooke, mainly in the 1665, she discovered the cells. Hooke observed the honeycomb-like pattern in a very thin slice of cork. Okay, and that honeycomb-like structure mainly consists of the thick wall, and that thick wall is enclosing the box-like compartment, for which he coined the term the celluli for the first time, and this term is synonymous to what we call as the cells. What is cell theory? Mainly the cell theory is composed of the mainly two parts. One is the all living organisms are composed of the cells and their product, and the bodies of the animals and the plants are mainly composed of the cell and its product. All the plant tissue are made up of the cells, and these cells are having a very thin outer layer. It is called as the plasma membrane, and all the cells arising from the pre-existing cells, and mainly the cells are divided and the new cells are formed from the pre-existing cells. Okay, and the Louis Pasteur, based on its experiments, successfully established that life originated from the pre-existing life, and mainly the smallest living organisms are made of the mainly single cell, whether they are the prokaryotic, means single cell, or prokaryotic cells is other. That is the example of the prokaryotes is the bacteria, and or the single called cell, it is called the eukaryotes, the protista. And unicellular organism and the multicellular organism. If the cells is the single cell is called as the single cell organism is called as the unicellular organism. Example is the amoeba and the bacteria, and those organisms are capable to breathe, divide, and nourish with the organism with more than one cell is termed as the multicellular organism. The example of the multicellular organism is the birds, reptiles, fish, humans, and these all are the examples of the multicellular organism. And mainly, unicellular organism is able to perform a large number of functions, such as the mainly they are capable of doing the absorption of the nutrient, respiration, and the exchange of gas like the respiration and metabolism also. The volume of the cells determines the amount of chemical activity of cells per unit of time. And to maintain the surface area to volume ratio in the balanced state, some cells are acquired additional structure in the form of the projection-like structure, and that projection-like structure is called as the microvilli. These microvilli mainly helpful for the objective surface area. For example, the cells in the intestine have the microvilli, and that microvilli helps to increase the objective surface for the absorption of the essential nutrient for the body. And these multicellular organisms, especially quite similar to that of the team that does a lot of work efficiently as compared to the single person who may only be able to perform the only some of the function. And this is a very unique coordination among the cells of the multicellular organism, like the pumping of the blood by the heart muscles and the transmission of the information from the nerve impulses through the nerve cells. This coordination and the specialization gives organism special aids in survival in the world, and also helps to understand the body complex system and wonders. And the mainly cells is an organism, and it can be grouped under the three major category. One is the undifferentiated cells. These cells are the capable of undergoing the division and development. For example, the stem cells in the animals and the meristematic cells, mainly it is present in the plants. They are highly immature cells, and they can be molded like wet clay into the cells, and they are called as the differentiated cells. In the differentiated cells, now there are the post-mitotic cells, which mainly have the undergone the specialization and or exhibit the division of labor, and therefore these are the cell requires distinct character and perform a definite function. Example, RBC carry out the transportation of your CO2 and oxygen, and mainly the muscle cells perform the kinetic function or the movement, and the mesophyll cells carry out the photosynthesis. These cells are the cells that help to perform the function of our body. And the differentiated cells, some differentiated cells are capable of reverting back to the undifferentiated meristematic state and when required. And these cells are these differentiated cells are mainly important for the wound healing. Okay, and differentiated cells mainly is helpful for the secondary growth, regeneration, wound healing, and the process by which they lost their specialization is referred to the de-differentiation. And the cells that start or gives rise to the new cells, it is called as the undifferentiated cells. And those that maintain the body function are the differentiated cell, and those that have lost the specialized function is called as the de-differentiated cells. Structure of cells. The structure of cells mainly divided into two types. One is the eukaryotic cells, and another one is the prokaryotic cells. The prokaryotic cells, that are the very small cells and that multiply very rapidly. Example is the blue-green algae and the bacteria. And these are the unicellular and are believed to be the evolutionary primitive. And the eukaryotic cells, these are the very large multicellular cells, and they have the nucleus bounded by a double-layer membrane. And example of the eukaryotic cells is all the animal and the plant cells is made up by the eukaryotic cells, and they show a high degree of differentiation. And what is the eukaryotic cell organization? Eukaryotic cells, it contains the two nucleus is there inside the eukaryotic cells, are organism consisting of one or more eukaryotic cells. Such cells mainly contains the bounded nuclei, and it also contains the organelles like the animal. Example of this eukaryotic cells is the animal, plants, fungi, and the various other groups collectively referred to the protista are all are the eukaryotes, and varying from the single cell organism to the truly multicellular forms, in which the differentiated cells are specialized for the different tasks. Okay, this all mainly these eukaryotic cells, these cells have highly complex organization consisting of the cytoplasmic matrix is there, several organelles such as the ER, it is the endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria is there, nucleus is there, ribosome is there, Golgi apparatus is also there. Cell wall is nothing of the eukaryotic cells. The cell wall is the plant cells, and the tape that definite cell wall and with the animal cells leg. In animal cells, the cell wall is absent, and the plant cell have the fixed shapes because of a cell wall. It is a sufficiently strong, thick, and rigid. And the plasma membrane, this plasma membrane is called the plasma membrane. Mainly this membrane controls the flow of the molecules to and from the cells. This membrane is mainly responsible for the communication of the cell with the outside world. This is the cell membrane. Cytoskeleton. What is cytoskeleton? The ability of cells to change the shape and carry well-directed movement depends on the skeleton of the cells, the cytoskeleton. The cytoskeleton is a network of fibers running throughout the matrix of living cells, and that provides the framework for organelles, anchors the cell's membranes, facilitates the cellular movement, and provides a suitable surface for the chemical reaction to take place. These are the mainly these cytoskeleton are the three types. One is the microfilament, another one is the macrotubules, and the third one is the intermediate filament. The microfilament is mainly microfilament is nothing. Microfilament is the network of the filament within the cytoplasm, and mainly to allow the cells to adapt to new shapes and maintaining the structure integrity of the cell. And these microfilament allow the pigment granules to slide along them like a roller on a straw, and they help mainly plasma to stream and amoeba to move by pseudopodia or the false feet. Pseudopodia is otherwise called as the false feet. And these microtubular mainly is the cylindrical hollow tubes that are mainly distributed throughout the cytoplasm of eukaryotic cell. And mainly this microtubular is helpful for the maintaining the cell shape by providing the supports and the anchoring the cell's membrane. And these microfilaments involved in the cell movement also, and that mainly participate in the intercellular transport. For example, movement of the organelles and the chromosomes at the time of the cell multiplication. This is the function of the microtubules. And the intermediate filaments, these are the filaments of proteins fibers in the cytoplasmic matrix. It mainly binds the cells together at the cell-cell junction and form a basket around the nucleus and interweaving it in most of the animal cells. And ER is the endoplasmic reticulum. This reticulum is the fine reticulum or the network in the plasma of the cell. This endoplasmic surface is structured on its outer surface with the ribosomes. Okay, and terms is the rough endoplasmic reticulum. They are present in abundance in the cells that are mainly involved in the protein secretion, synthesis, modification, and transport of the cellular materials. What is Golgi apparatus? Golgi apparatus mainly consists of the structs of flat membranous cells, and this Golgi apparatus is served to package the materials for the export to the other parts of the cells and prepare for the secretion also. And this packaging industry of the cell move materials from the endoplasmic reticulum to the Golgi apparatus. It's the protein synthesized in the ER, endoplasmic reticulum, are modified by the adding the specific groups of the or the folded and the bounded to their appropriate location in vesicle. Lysosome is the mainly they are formed from the leftover of the vesicle bordered of the Golgi apparatus, and mainly this involved in the intercellular digestion and are the scavengers of the cells also. And it is the autophagic vacuoles, means that is the cell suiciding causing particles. Cytoplasmic vacuoles. Cytoplasmic vacuoles are the void in the cytoplasm which stores small molecules such as the water, iron, sucrose, and the amino acids. And mainly they appear as the blobs and perform a variety of functions such as the concentrating the mineral salt in the plant cells and the excrete the materials and digest the food nutrient. What is ribosomes? Ribosomes is very small complex structure, mainly roughly 20 to 30 nm in the diameter, and it mainly consisting of the two unequal size subunits referred to the large and the small subunits which fit closely togetherly. And it also the small cellular component composed of the special ribosome, the RNA and the protein also. Mitochondria, all of you know about this, the powerhouse of the cells, and mainly contains their own DNA, and they are also associated with the generation of the ATP also, and mainly the energy currently of the cells and the inner membrane has many enfolding called it is the crista. And this crista enclose the matrix that contains the enzyme for the what? TCA cycle, tricarboxylic acid cycle, that converts all the foods into CO2, carbon dioxide, water, and the energy. And these mitochondria, these organelles are the independent units. They mainly produce their own proteins, multiply to pass on the information by the DNA and provide the energy to the entire cell. And the plastids. Plastids are the self-replicating cytoplasmic organelles of the plants and the algae, and mainly these contains the pigments or the starch or oil or protein. They are divided by their colors into three classes: clostridids, chromoplastids, and the leucoplastids. Nucleus is the core of the cells, and is part of the cells that mainly contains the DNA and the RNA, and this is mainly these two DNA RNA responsible for the reproduction and the growth. It is the large organelles that mainly controls all the activity of the cells, and the nucleus is the storehouse of hereditary information. And two membrane of nuclear envelope enclose it. There appears to modulate the exchange of nuclear fluids in cytoplasm. The envelope disappears during cell division and reappears in the daughter cells. The site for the synthesis of the ribosome is the nucleus, the control protein synthesis. And the molecules for the hereditary is the DNA, and this is the colloid-like spring in threads called the chromosome. Centrioles. What is centrioles? Centrioles are the two small cylindrical cells organelles that are mainly found near the nucleus, and they are the self-replicating short fibrous and the rod-shaped organelles of the animal cells, and they are mainly responsible for the cilia, flagella, and the astra spindle during the cell division. And these centrioles are mainly composed of the short microtubules arranged in the cylindrical way. Cilia flagella are the projection from the cells, and they are mainly made up by the microtubules like the centrioles, and they are the motile and designed either to move the cells itself to or move substance over or around the cells. And these cilia flagella have the same basic structure, but flagella are longer in proportion to the cell bearing them and present in much smaller numbers. Prokaryotic cell and its organization. Prokaryotic cells are the primitive cells mainly lacking a nucleus membrane, and they are very small cells and multiplying very rapidly. Example of the prokaryotic cell is the green algae, blue, and the bacteria also. And this mainly these eukaryotic cells, prokaryotic cells, DNA is not coiled into a spring, but it arranged in the very circular form, and the chromosome and the microtubules are absent, and the membranes in the bound organelles are absent, like mitochondria is not there. And mainly the prokaryotic cells may be divided into two types on presence or the absence of the outer membrane. If the outer membrane is present, it is called the gram positive. If it is absent, it is the gram negative. In gram positive cells, bacteria, the strain is trapped by the layer of the peptidoglycan, which forms the outer layer of the cells. But in the gram negative bacteria, the outer membrane is present on the cells and prevent the strain from the reaching the peptidoglycan layer in the periplasm. This is the difference between the positive and the negative bacteria. Then division, cell division is the two types, and the mitotic division, and another one is the meiosis division. In the mitotic division, mainly it processes of the nuclear division in the cells, and that mainly produces the genetically identical daughter cells, which are the identical to the parent cells also. In the process of cell division, in the chromosomes are duplicated and distributed equally to the daughter cells. It is also called as the equational division. And mitotic division is mainly the phase of the mitotic includes it mainly prophase, then prometaphase, metaphase, anaphase, and the telophase. What is prophase? In the prophase, the chromatin is present inside the mitotic cells. It is deposited in the interphase and condenses into the chromosomes. Each chromosome is duplicated. Now consists of the two sister chromatids. And mainly at the end of the prophase, the nuclear envelopes breaks down into vesicles. In the prometaphase, the nuclear membranes dissolve, marking the beginning of the prometaphase, and the protein attached to the centromeres, creating the kinetochores, and the microtubules attached at the kinetochrones, and the chromosomes begins to moving. Metaphase. In the chromosomes align at the equatorial plate, mainly in this case, metaphase, the microtubules attached to the mitotic spindle and to the part of the centromere also. In the anaphase, the centromeres divides. Mainly the sister centromeres separate and moves towards the corresponding poles. And the telophase, chromatids arrives and at the opposite poles of the cells, and the new membrane from the around the daughter nuclei. And the chromosomes disappear and are no longer visible under the light microscope. Why this mitotic division is important? Because in the mitosis, rest of the surface and the volume ratio of the cell, and also equal distribution of the chromosome. This ensures same genetic constituent of all the cells of the body. In the meiosis division, the reproductive process that mainly involves the two successive division of the cells results in the 4 daughter cells. Is called as the meiosis division. Why meiosis division is important? Because in the meiosis maintain a definite and the constant number of chromosomes on the organism. By crossing over, the meiosis provides an opportunity of the exchange of the genes and thus causes the variation within the species. What is the tissue and their function? What is tissue? Tissue is a mass of similar cells, usually continuous, held together in a support matrix, and that performing the common function, usually forming a part of an organ. And animal tissue are usually classified by the muscular tissue, nervous tissue, epithelial tissue, and the connective tissue. What is connective tissue? Connective tissue mainly connected and binds different tissue and the organs, and they mainly provides a structural framework or the mechanical support. And this connective tissue mainly it contains a lots of extracellular materials and very few cells is also there. There are mainly 8 type of connective tissue. You remember this one. First one is the areolar tissue. Second one is the adipose tissue, white fibrous tissue, tendon tissue, ligament tissue, cartilage tissue, bone, and the blood. These all are the comes under the connective tissue. Can you tell me where the areolar tissue is present? Where you got the areolar tissue? Where it is present?
Mammary gland.
Mammary gland? Where? In ligament tissue
Breast.
and other tissue, it is present in our bone. Okay. But where we will got that areolar tissue?
Scalp,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
Where?
Yeah.
Skin and
Scalp.
muscle.
Scalp.
Hmm?
Rajani, in the scalp, areolar tissue is there.
Ma'am, in the skin and muscles.
Ma'am, under the dermis or under the skin.
Swati, under the dermis, that means in epidermal area, that areolar tissue is there. Swati,
Ma'am, areolar tissue, ma'am.
areolar tissue. I'm saying about the example of the connective tissue is the areolar tissue. Na? I already explained where it is that areolar tissue is present.
Skin.
Areolar tissue.
Bhumika,
Between skin and muscles.
between skin and muscles, areolar tissue is there.
Yes.
Skin and muscles means what? Throughout the body, skin and muscles is attached. Na?
Around blood vessels.
Around blood vessels.
Around blood vessels and nerves.
Ma'am, different organs, ma'am. Different organs.
Tell me the name of that organ where the areolar tissue is present.
Ma'am, breast.
Breast, which part? Throughout the breast, areolar tissue
No.
is there.
No, ma'am.
Which part?
Alveoli.
Alveoli.
Sorry. No, ma'am.
What is alveoli?
Sorry.
Sridatri. Ghosh. What is alveoli?
Ma'am, from where milk
Air sac of
secretion.
Shoma Prabha.
sac in lungs.
What is alveoli?
Air
What
sac
is
in lungs.
alveoli? Yeah?
Air sac in lungs.
Air sac in lungs. In our lungs, where the gaseous exchange takes place?
At alveoli.
Alveoli is the what? Air sacs like structure. Numerous numbers of air sacs like structure is there where the gaseous exchange takes place. Oxygen is going on and CO2 is liberated. That is the alveoli. But in Sridatri, you are saying that in the breast, in the mammary gland, areolar tissue is there. Yes, it is 100% correct. In the areolar tissue is mainly present in our areolar part of the breast only, in the mammary gland only. Throughout the breast, areolar tissue is not there. In our mammary gland is divided into three parts. One is the nipple, another one is the what? Areolar part is there. That is the dark brown color, and in that dark brown color, connective tissue is present and that connective tissue is made up by the areolar tissue. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Swati, have you got the answer?
Yes, ma'am, I got the answer.
Okay. This is all about your areolar tissue. And this connective tissue, there's mainly 8 types of connective tissue. One is the areolar tissue, and there's areolar tissue. This is the very loose tissue beneath the scalp also. And mainly it is the elastin and the collagen fibers. It provides the support. And white fibrous tissue is also there. This white fibrous tissue is made up of the fibrous and that have the great tensile strength also. It may bones of the skull and are made immovable by this tissue to render the skin as one protective unit due to the presence of this white fibrous tissue. It acts as the protective unit. And adipose tissue, and this adipose tissue is the store. All of you know that the adipose tissue is made up of by the fat only, and this is mainly this type of tissue that stores the fat. It's very prominent in the obese person and animals living in the polar region also. And these adipose tissues mainly prevents the heat loss by forming a heat insulating layer beneath the skin, and it also forms the shock absorbers around the eyeballs and the kidney. Okay, you know the tendons. Tendons is the joints muscles to the bone, and they are made up of the collagen fiber. Ligaments is nothing. Ligaments the joints bones at the mainly joins the bones at the joints region, and they are made of the elastic fiber. What is cartilage? Cartilage are the flexible semi-rigid structure, and that are mainly present in the pinna part of the ear. Cartilage pinna part. Where it is situated? Pinna part of the ear. Where it is situated? Tell me. Pinna part of the ear. Where it is situated? Don't know.
मैम जो एक्सटर्नल एरिया है हमारे ईयर का,
जो ऊपर का पार्ट होता है,
हाँ,
this is the
ये
pinna part of the ear, and this is the which part where we are inserting the earrings. Which part of the ear? This one is the hanging part. Which part it is? Don't know. Lobules. Okay, lobules. Lobules. Understood?
यस मैम.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the cartilage, mainly the flexible semi-rigid structure that are present in the pinna part. That's a part of the ear, and that mainly connect the ribs to the sternum and between the intervertebral disc. And this cartilage is also present, connect the rib to the sternum and between the intervertebral space. What is intervertebral space and what is sternum? What is intervertebral space and what is sternum? Tell me. You don't know what is sternum?
Ma'am, breastbone.
What?
Ma'am, sternum is the breastbone that connects.
Sternum is the which bone?
Ma'am, breastbone.
Breastbone?
Yes, ma'am.
No. And what is intervertebral space disc? Your basic is the BSc, na? All of you are the BSc background, na?
Yes, ma'am.
The middle part of just sternum, T-shape, the vertical bone. Just
Sternum is nothing. Sternum is nothing. It is the very flat. It is the very
just dividing
flattened
both sides.
bone, and it is the very strongest bone of our body. Sternum. Okay, and that is situated in front of our chest, in between the two thoracic cage muscles. In this area, na, sternum is present. Okay, and there's a sternal part. Sternum is present in the thoracic region. It's the very strongest bone. It is the triangular in shape also, and beside the sternum, two thoracic cage muscles is also there, and the lungs is also there, and just the posterior side of the sternum, heart is also situated, and the intervertebral disc space. What is the meaning of intervertebral disc space? The meaning of the intervertebral, but in vertebra means, you know, the in our backside of in the spinal cord, 33 numbers of vertebra is there. 33 numbers of what? Vertebra is there. In between the two vertebra, one space is there. Okay. If space will not move to the backside, we will not movement our trunk properly. Our total backside will be stiff like that. If there is the absence of any vertebra, na, then we cannot move to one side or another sides. In some cases, in some condition also, so many vertebrae are fused togetherly, and they will be form only one. They will be fused togetherly, and they form the one vertebra only. In that cases, the body will be not move properly. Understood now what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it difficult for you?
No, ma'am. Understood.
No, ma'am.
मैं ये बोल रही हूँ, देखो हमारा बॉडी में स्पाइनल कॉर्ड होता है ना, स्पाइनल कॉर्ड में हमारा 33 नंबर्स ऑफ व्हाट डिस्क इज देयर, वर्टिब्रल डिस्क इज देयर,
Vertebral disc.
yes, vertebral disc is there. So one vertebra, देखो inside, look at here two numbers of vertebra is fused togetherly, but in the two vertebra one space is there, okay, and inside the vertebra spinal cord is there.
Find the cord.
Okay? Spinal cord is there. So
Yes.
in between the two vertebra a space is there, it is called, the space is there now, this space is called as the intervertebral space. Due to the presence of this space only we can move backside, we can rotate our we can twist our body to the backside, it's very easy for us. But in our body, in our spine, there are mainly 5 types of vertebral area is there. One is the what, cervical vertebra.
Lumbar.
How many numbers in cervical region? How many numbers of vertebra is there?
So 8, ma'am.
8.
7.
Very good. In cervical C1 to cervical 7. Start from the C1, cervical vertebra 1 to cervical vertebra 2, like that it will be ends with the C7.
Lumbar.
C1 to C7. After that, which
Lumbar.
vertebra starts? Lumbar vertebra. Lumbar?
Yes, ma'am. Lumbar.
No.
No, ma'am. Thoracic.
No,
Yes.
thoracic and lumbar.
Very good.
Thoracic, ma'am. Thoracic.
Very good, very good. How many numbers of vertebrae is there in the thoracic region?
12.
12.
Very good. That starts from the T1 to T12.
12.
Okay, if you will be look at the X-ray or any reports, they will wrote there T1, T4 vertebra. There is a space. Interstitial tissue space of the T1 to T4 vertebra will be moved. Okay. After that, you start the which vertebra?
Lumbar.
Lumbar.
How many numbers of vertebra is present in the lumbar?
5.
5.
After the lumbar,
L1 to 6. And then
Sacrum or
Sacral.
sacrum,
Sacral.
cocket.
sacral.
Sacrum.
Okay, SACRAL, sacral. How many numbers of vertebrae is there in the sacral region?
1.
Coccygeal.
ma'am.
1
What?
coccygeal.
5.
Very good. 5 numbers of vertebrae in the sacral area, and the last one is your coccygeal region.
Yes,
Coccygeal. COCCYXYGL. Coccygeal region. Coccygeal vertebra. How many numbers of vertebra is present in the coccygeal vertebra?
2.
2.
1.
Swati.
4 to 5
One,
fused
ma'am.
to 1. 4 to 5 fused to 1. Ma'am, 4.
No, कौन जो मुंह में आ रहा है वो ही बोल रहे हो आप लोग ना, थोड़ा तो आप ये काउंट करो ना. हमारा तो हो गया है ना, 7 तो चला गया आपका थोरासिक सर्वाइकल रीजन में, 12 तो चला गया आपका क्या थोरासिक में, 5 तो चला गया आपका लुम्बर में, 8 तो चला गया 5, तो कितना रिमेनिंग रहा 4.
24 गया.
5.
4 मैम 4.
Yes. Okay. So A है intervertebral spaces, means the space between the two vertebra is called as the intervertebral space.
Space.
And in the this is the cartilage, mainly cartilage. I already explained about the cartilage in the white fibrous tissue. This white fibrous tissue. The tissue is mainly this white fibrous tissue is made up of the fiber, and they are mainly great tensile strength. And the many bones of the skull are made up of the immovable by this structure to render the skin as one protective tissue. And the cartilage I already explained. Bones of the cavity called the bone marrow, and there are mainly two type of bone marrow is there. One is the red bone marrow and another one is the yellow bone marrow. The red marrow mainly forms the erythrocyte and the leukocytes, and the red marrow are mainly found in the ribs, vertebra, and skulls and end of the lungs bones. Okay, there are mainly two types of bone marrow is present. One is the red and another one is the yellow, and this yellow marrow mainly composed of the fatty tissue. Okay, जो fatty tissue, extra adipose tissue or fatty tissue is mainly made up by the yellow bone marrow, and mainly store the fat and produce the blood corpuscles only in the emergency situation. This yellow marrow will be functioning, and mainly it is found in the central part of the lung bones, for example femur. Okay, in the femur you will got the yellow bone marrow, but in the red bone marrow you can found it in the vertebra, ribs, skull bones, ends of the lungs bones also. This is all about your bones. And the muscles tissue. Mainly muscles tissue. Muscles is a very specialized tissue, and that has both the ability to, muscles main function of the muscles is to contract and to relaxation. Due to the contraction and relaxation of the muscles, it will means conduct the electrical impulse, and these muscles contractile protein, mainly contraction occur due to the one protein is there inside the muscles. It is called as the actin and the myosin. You remember this point, actin is, myosin is the muscles contracting protein. Okay, actin and myosin, and these muscles are mainly classified both functionally and as they either voluntarily or involuntarily, and the structurally as either straightened or smooth. The muscles fibers are straightened, bended, unbranched, and cylindrical, and are termed as the myofibrils. Okay, the muscles fibers are the cylindrical, unbranched, and straightened, and the bended. It is called the myofibrils. And during the contraction of the muscles, now both the thick and the thin filaments retain their original length. Contraction result in the increase in overlap between the filaments, and plasma membrane called the sarcolemma surround the muscles cytoplasm or the sarcoplasma. Then what is cardiac muscles? There are different types of muscles is present inside our body. First one is the cardiac muscles, skeletal muscles, smooth muscles. Mainly the smooth muscles includes the, mainly it is the property of the smooth muscles is a plasticity, and the example of the smooth muscles is present mainly in our UB, that is the urinary bladder, and the urine fills without the distending the pressure of the bladder till a point where the bladder contracts as one units and expels the urine. And these smooth muscles is not under the voluntary control, and it is mainly divided into the two types. One is the single unit, another one is the multi-unit, and these single unit act as the single unit, and the multi-unit are present in the blood vessels. Skeletal muscles are the straightened voluntary muscles, and these skeletal muscles mainly attach to the bones, and mainly these skeletal muscles can contract them on desire, and they thus termed as the voluntary muscles. And the cardiac muscles is the totally straightened involuntary muscles. You remember this point, cardiac muscles is not governed by us, it is the totally straightened involuntary muscles. These muscles, mainly proteins of the cardiac muscles, are identical to those of the skeletal muscles, and they are the actin, tropomyosin, and troponin. Okay, the protein present in these muscles, they are the actin, tropomyosin, and troponin. Under electron microscope, these cardiac muscles show a striking resemblance to skeletal muscles. Nervous tissue. Nervous tissue mainly it comprises of the two type of cells. One is the nerve cells or the neuron, and another one is the glial cell. Nervous tissue is made up of by the two types of cells. You remember this point. One is the neuron cells and another one is the glial cells. The neurons have आज तो ऑलरेडी टाइम हो गया. Tomorrow I will discuss about the nervous tissue. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
हाँ, तो मैं सबको एक बात ही बोलूंगी, जो भी आज मैंने क्लास ली हूँ, एटलीस्ट आप सब लोग ही बिजी है, कोई तो ऐसा फ्री नहीं है, फिर भी मैं आप लोगों को सबको ही बोलूंगी, थोड़ा एक बार भी जाके थोड़ा मैं जो भी आपको दी हूँ उसको थोड़ा एक बार पढ़ना चाहिए. ठीक है. इफ यू विल बी एक बार भी रीडिंग करोगे तो यू कैन अटेंड द क्वेश्चन इन द एग्जाम. ओके. Thank you. Thank you all of you.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Next, when ma'am class will continue?
You got that
Timetable, yes, ma'am. Just now only we got it.
okay, tomorrow, the day after
Tomorrow is there. It's there, I think, ma'am.
Okay, you go through that timetable. Okay. Accordingly your
Yes, ma'am.
timetable, I will take your class. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
हाँ, मैं आपको एक बात बोलूंगी, अगर किसी को भी कुछ आउट हो रहा है तो आप पर्सनली या in the class also you can ask me. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you all of you.
टाइम टेबल कहाँ मिला है?
Ma'am, give your number, ma'am. We may contact you.
Okay. 080.
Yes, ma'am.
टाइम टेबल कहाँ आया है? Can anyone please let me
There in
know?
the Sasmita's ma'am has given in the WhatsApp group.
I'm not added in that particular group.
7008021048. Okay. Thank you all of you.
I am not added in that particular group.
Okay,